Welcome to Madden Underground Season 4, Episode 1. Losing is not fun. That's all we've been doing. Losing and losing and losing and losing. You don't realize how bad you are until you really start recording yourself. And you like, God dang. Maybe I'm a rookie. I used to thought I was decent in Madden. Now I'm starting to rethink that since I see what it really come from is by playing consistent games. Yeah, that's basically what I mean. Just play consecutive games with everybody and don't quit no matter who you play. The range of skill is so much different and the degree of difficulty is amazing. So, but we about to get it on. We starting this season out with the goal of reaching veteran. Let's see. Let's see our season recap. We only got one win, so that's $2,500. Well, coins. Gonna take that. We trying to save our money up to get a good wide receiver. We probably gonna get Tyreek Hill. We the closest to Tyreek Hill. All we gotta do is get the 400,000. And I'm thinking that'll be a good investment. If he's not a LTD, then maybe we shouldn't get him. I don't know. Cause I'm trying to get some coins back for all my investments now. Seems like LTD is the way to go. But let's go. We're about 3 minutes in the recording and we're starting the game. So that's good timing. I'm not wasting your time. I'm getting straight to the action.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Trips. We're going to go with cover 3.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
We're going to make some adjustments.
Hurts now from the gun. Johnson once more. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
All them people over there, nobody came down with it.
Turns into like
Just a
zone
little
read
sus.
option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Going with cover 3
The
again.
incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10. It's Hurts once again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We're going to do Tampa 2.
Last pass unsuccessful.
I don't think he's going to try to bomb in the middle.
Hurts yet again.
Thank you. Oh, damn.
Is an interception. That's Patrick Peterson. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. Just
Yeah,
a
that was
momentary
me.
loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment
I
individually.
use on
Who gets
Shea
hit with that
Sear.
personal foul. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
I knew I caused that penalty.
Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Buying some time left. Took off with it again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right.
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be changing my playbook. Oh, now you tell me.
He couldn't quite get the first down.
Good help is so hard to
After a
find.
good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
I want to quit, really.
And the Lions get the
Because I
football.
did not
The
change
first
my
turnover of the
playbook, and I
contest.
do not like playing.
Well, we all remember they
with
were
an
able to turn
unknown
that first
playbook.
interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge
gun.
results for your team.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready? 180.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I'm saying I can't remember everything by myself.
Nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working now from the gun. Johnson here on the dump off. And he's touchdown, got 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a
Let's
first
see
down.
if
Some of these
cover
quarterbacks, Kate, I
wants to do
swear, it's just
anything.
instinctive.
Because
Like
we
a
ain't
great
worried about
quarterback,
getting
they
beat
just
over
know
top.
how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, to find those completions outside the pocket.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Motioning left is their running back. Hurts throwing again. Going with a screen to Johnson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And they can go
Okay,
ahead and
maybe
stay
we
in
found
that huddle.
a
We're at the end of
formation
the first quarter.
that's
The
going to stop
Lions
them.
out in front.
Because
We'll be
most of
right
the time,
back
once
with
you
more
play
Madden
against
Ultimate
people,
Team after this.
all you need is about 3 good formations to stop everything they doing. Unless they real advanced, and I haven't met too many people like that.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. The throw left side finds Johnson. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Reichert connects there. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Okay, ready?
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the stick.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play,
What do you do once everybody locked up?
Tough 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that
Well,
huddle and you just look at one
go
another and
my
say, hey,
next
let's
resort.
get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Coaching suggestions is my last resort. Once I can't do nothing else against a person, I go to coaching suggestions. most of the time it provide me with
This
enough.
offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Here we go. Trap 50. Trap 50. Cougar 19.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
What's that?
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first.
Oh.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. If you want to make that tackle, force the fourth down, it took a great defensive effort to do it.
Begins his return at the 16. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
It don't seem like he can do anything against our man.
Now Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
On third down, it's Hurts. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for a Detroit first down. And again, here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it down from 37. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Chased out to his... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
73.
From the gun, Johnson. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far. On fourth down, Hurts. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Hits his running back. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
There you go. This is where it gets tough.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. Moss lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Second quarterback run here. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Yeah, it's halftime, and what did we learn? Nothing. I ain't learned nothing. I've just been taking an ass whip. I ain't been concentrating on winning. Says something, I don't know what it says. Well, look at there. The Madden gods have shined upon us. That doesn't count. So decent. It happens, but it's rare it happens to me. I'm gonna take it how I get it. Let's see if we can phone a friend.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel once for breakfast. 5 fingers give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me.
Look at there, that's crazy. I was gonna hit him up and he just hit me up. There you go.
Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, these talk to me wild like they ain't trying to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be cow. copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my views.
It gets crazy. On Madden Underground. This will be continued on the next episode. Until next time, I'm out.